The other one I wanted to ask you about here is OKLO. Wasn't this a buy for you at like $17?
By the way, Ryan, that's a fantastic memory, and I could show you. I still have it on. If I was sharing my trading screen, which I'm not, I still have it on from 1750.
That's unbelievable risk tolerance and being able to let your winners run. Talk to us about this. What's the plan to take this off? How do you do something like that?
So I have a small enough amount that I don't care. Like if I have a small position in it, like Qubits, OKLO, it's kind of like I had a big position and then I got out and I kept just enough so I don't have the FOMO of like, oh, I was never in it. And then I just kind of hold it and forget about it because it's small enough. So I don't have a lot of OKLO. I have it on almost like a marker, like, so it's like, it's more like what could have been. But yeah, no, normal. Like if I had like a couple thousand shares, I wouldn't be able to hold it for that kind of move from 17 to 170. That's crazy. But no, I think they were saying on, I heard someone saying that like OKLO will be like one of the first, like is like one of the chief representatives of where the market is right now in terms of euphoria.
Yeah, we talk about that too with some of the quantum names, right? Like if the market really has a serious pullback, some of these quantum names are probably going to get the air let out of them. OKLO would be another one that I could see that here. I don't have a short on this. This entire sector, this has been really, really difficult. How do you trade something like this where it's 10x from where you first looked at it and it looks extremely extended with the market here completely overbought? Do you just wait this out? What do you do with something like this?
Same thing as with the quantum plays. I'm looking for a divergence from the market and the stocks. That's the only way I could kind of make heads and tails of it. So, if everything's going up and this is going up, I can't know when it's going to stop. But if all of a sudden the market's up and this is looking weak, that's going to be a trigger for me to keep an eye on it. The best example is what I did with APLD yesterday. Like that was going down while everything else was going up on no news. Like if I'm going to go bearish, which by the way, is very hard to do.
Yeah.
Very hard to be bearish. I still not in the GameStop squeeze that became famous that they made a movie about, but years earlier, I was convinced that GameStop was going to go the way of Blockbuster. And I remember being with my family in Disney World, short the stock and not understanding how it just kept going up. And I'm like, they sell used video games. This isn't worth millions of dollars.
How does it make sense? How does it make sense?
And for anyone who's seen The Big Short, the whole idea that the market can remain irrational longer than you can remain solvent is true. So a lot of times with these quantum or anything else, you're going to be right, but it's going to take the elevator down. It's going to happen very fast at a certain time. And, and there's no way you're going to time it right. So in order to get involved in these, I would think you're going to have to be willing to take some pain, which I'm not.
Yeah.
So like I'm okay missing out on these down moves on the bearish side. Like for me, I've been trading well, not looking to do that. And that would have been the wrong move for the last who knows how long, you know what I mean? But
yeah, absolutely.
If you ask me if I think it's worth more or less than its current trading price, less, obviously. I don't want to get in the way of it.